Hello everyone, welcome to another session with me. This is Sanyukta Saxena, and today's session we'll be adding one more tangle to our collection of tangles, right? This whole month, in fact more than a month, we have been running this series on tangles by CZTs, and you I think have a good collection by now, right? So let's get started with today's session, and today's tangle is called Tamisolo. It is a tangle by CZT Hannah Wahlberger. The tangle starts with this nice curve just like we use for muka, and then I'll go inside, and then again I will come back just like we draw hollis, right? However, I'm going to go up and then come down, right? So this is the basic shape of the tangle Tamisolo. I'll show you once more. So I'll draw a hollis and then go back up. Instead of going down, I will go back up and then come down and give it a nice shape. Yeah. Now you can always add things here to create tangulations. Yeah. There is a big space there. General way to shade is to shade inside, highlight this inner space. But there are again so many ways to go about shading. I generally shade it this way. Yeah. So depending on what tangulation have you created, if you have added some tangles inside, you can always go with some other way of shading. Yeah. So that's the tangle Tamisolo. Today we'll be using this tangle. Yeah. And a few more tangles to go along with it. Yeah. So let's get started with today's session. I'm going to first add my border. So take a few deep breaths, relax yourself, relax your hands, your fingers. Make sure you're sitting comfortably, yeah? And with a very light hand, give it a casual border so that your tile is no longer blank, yeah? So this is a Zendala tile. It's a round tile. It's a little bigger than our regular square tile. And I'm going to start right away with my tangle for today, that is Tamisolo. So starting with this nice hollis, however going up and then coming down. Now it is up to you. You want to join the two ends, you can. If you don't want to, you can always keep it separate. I'll just show you. I'll draw one like that also. Right? So hollis, go back, go up and then come down. Oh, this one got joint. So let's draw one in between. Again, come down. Yeah. So I'm again going to add one more. So choose your own arrangement, whichever way you would like to arrange it. It's a very versatile tangle. You can use it any which ways you want. As a standalone, as a filler. You can draw big ones, you can draw small ones. Yeah. Again, I'm going to add one here. So just take your time, position it the way you feel like. Nice extension to the tangle hollis, but looks pretty different. Yeah. Some bit of drawing behind is not a bad idea. You can do that also. Yeah. I think we have drawn a couple of them. Let's now see what else do we want to do. So I'm going to go with a very simple, I don't know, extension of a tangle. So give a nice curl like this, and then just extend the auras till the end. So I don't know what to call it exactly, but I started with some nice fescues. Yeah, so I'll show you once again. Probably add one here. So double line stem there. Then add a nice fescue. Yeah, and then add auras till the end of the stem. Like this. Yeah, similarly on the other side. So let's add few more. So probably here. So take your time. Enjoy the strokes. Draw behind wherever required. Yeah, so let's see if we want to add some more. Probably one hidden one here. Yeah, so as far as our Tamisolos are concerned, I'm just going to add another aura inside. So let's deck it up a little. Something like this. Just auraing the inner space. Yeah. Take your time. Do that for all. And the last one here. Yeah, I'm also going to add a hidden one here. So probably start somewhere here and then add the auras. Smaller one there. Yeah. Now there are spaces in between also. So let's add some bit of ink. I think it will add to the look of the tangle. So I'm just auraing the in between empty spaces where there is no tangle. Yeah, let's see how do we. So you can add some bit of ink here. You can add some bit of ink here. Take your time, decide on your own where do you want to do that. I can add some bit of ink here. Right? If you want, you can also add something else like printums or something like that. Tipple. Right? I'm inking it. So create this section and then just add tipple inside just like we do for opus. Yeah, so that is also an option. But I like adding some bit of drama. So I try and include some bit of inking always on my tile. Yeah, I think by now you know. and some bit here probably. Take your time, slowly do that exercise. Now let us switch our pen, and I'm switching to my brown O1, and I'm going to draw inside with my brown pen. Yeah, so just some flowy mukas or probably any other tangle of your choice. Yeah, so I'll just add some fescues or mukas. I think mukas. With some bit of flux, some tipple, always a good idea as a filler. Yeah, so I'm going to do that for all. Take your time. You can choose any other tangle that you feel like. Yeah, some more there. Flux, mukas. So take your time, fill it the way you wish to. Add some other tangle. There's so many filler tangles. Yeah, one last one here. Yeah, I think we are done. So now let us add a little more to our Tamisolo. So what I'm going to do is add a little weight inside. Yeah. To add a little more character. Take your time. Add a little weight to the loops, to the curls. Yeah. Yeah, I think we are done. We have done that for all. Now I'm going to aura these, or you may leave it as such also, but I think I will aura it, as it will add to the look of these creepers. A fine aura, close aura. So take your time. whatever space is there, I'm just going to go with that. Take your time. Yeah, done with that. Small little places where you can add some bit of ink. Yeah, that's about it. So now if you want, you can add few other things also. For example, I'm going to add some bronze chairs. So wherever you feel like, just add those orbs, fill it in, but don't fill it perfectly. One sitting there, probably another one here. So you can draw it any which ways you want. I'm adding a stem there, I feel like. Again, probably one here. Nice way to add some more drama to your tangles, to your tile. Some here, and then probably I think some bit here. Yeah, so I think we'll stop here. Let us first add shades and then we'll see if we want to add something else also. Yeah. So I'm just going to first go with shading. So as far as this fescue creeper is concerned, I'm just going to add shade on one side. Like this. Spaces are small, so don't add too much. So let us blend this first. I'm just using my tip so that I don't blend too much. Yeah, moving next to our Tamisolo. So I'm going to add just the way I do for Hollis at the end, and then inside here under the place where I have added weight. Yes, so that's another way to go about shading it. Here and then here inside. So it's entirely your personal choice. How do you want to go about shading? Yeah, you can see. Now shading adds that drama. You don't want to blend too much. Yeah. Blending. Again using the tip of my tortillon. Not wanting to smudge too much. Make sure the whites are also evident, visible. So just blend as much as is required. Stems. Kind of places from where it is beginning. Don't add too much again. Yeah, I think we are done with shading our Tamisolo also. Yeah, now you can add a little bit of graphite inside. Not much scope there, but okay. Just a bit, just a touch. Maybe I don't want to blend also. Just with a very soft hand touching my graphite at the edges and just touching my stub. Not wanting to blend too much. Yeah. Just adding a little darkness at the edges. Not adding too much. That's about it. Now if you give it a slight touch. Not too much. Just blur it. That's about it. Yeah. Now rest of the tile, it's again up to us. What do we want to do? I think a good idea would be to leave it the way it is. Yeah. I don't feel like adding anything else. But if you want, you can always extend these. Probably some mukas or something like that. Yeah. If you want to fill up the rest of the space. But there is no compulsion there. So if you want, you can add some muka sprouts probably. So I'm just going to go with some nice sprouts. So come down right till the end. Again go up. Yeah. Drawing the third one now. Going up again. These are pretty long ones, so you might want to lift your hand as you draw the lines. Some really petty ones. Yeah, I think that's fine, and you can very comfortably ink the in-between spaces as it will add to the look. So take your time, do that. Yeah. So I'm just going to fill up this in between space between my mocha sprouts. So I'm done with that. If you want, you can add the same thing on the other side also. Yeah, but that entirely optional if you want to, because there you don't have that much of space. But for the sake of symmetry, if you want that it is on one side, so I'm just adding a few on the other side. That's about it. Yeah, I'm not going to add more. So let's just fill in the in between space. And that's about it. I don't think we need anything else on the tile. Yeah. So let's close our tile here. If you want, you can add some bit of shading on or under your Bronx chair, the way you feel like shading it, right? Generally the center of the Bronx chair is highlighted with your chalk, so it's up to you. How do you want to? You can, if you want, add bits of shade around your Bronx chair also, just like a shadow there. Yeah, so let's close our tile now, otherwise I'll just keep going on and on. Yeah, so my chop sitting there, and sign and date your tile. And I shall see you again with few more tangles by CZTs. Yeah, till then, have a good time. Bye bye.